Day 1 of 14 on the road, starting out with my drive to the airport, where I get to airline to Greensboro, North Carolina, I think. But I'm not flying the airplane. I just have to ride in the back. Anyways, I'm not in uniform. I'm in a skirt and a tank top and a vest because I hate traveling in uniform. Because I'm sorry, elderly couple from Milwaukee, no, I don't know where your gate to Boca Raton is, and I especially don't know if you can't tell me your flight number or your airline. I too have to look at the airport monitors and find out what gate my flight is at, and I do. I just do it quicker because I know what I'm looking for, and I travel quite a bit. Anyway. I went from Tampa through Charlotte to Greensboro. Are we in North Carolina? Mm-hmm. Is it sad that I don't know where I'm at? I'm standing inside an FBO. This is where all the rich people come that don't mingle with the poor folks that have to fly in the regular airlines. I met my co-captain for this trip. Won't be. Our plane is in maintenance and it should be released, and then I get to go risk my life with Scott here and see if it's flyable, and if it is, then we're going to take off and head to Michigan. So after working out our kinks with the iPads and all of our technology to get our electronic flight bag working so that we have charts and everything, and after maintenance released our airplane, we are now in the cockpit, the instrument panel of my Learjet, and there's the back of my Learjet. Exciting, I know. Wish us luck. This is a test flight, so it's scary. Who knows what's gonna break, but we're ready for it. Oh yeah. What, the test flight? Well, we didn't even get off the ground. We did a few system checks and they didn't check, so we had to call maintenance. So it is now 8 o'clock at night. I've been going since noon today, traveling, and I don't even get to fly an airplane yet. So now we have to call maintenance and write it up, and I guess hopefully. I sat at the wonderful FBO updating my iPad and banging my head against the wall for a while. I came to my hotel room and I continue to update my iPad because there are apps that pilots use that can take like 5 hours to update. It's ridiculous. And I've sent out a few more query letters for my book to get published. It is now 11 o'clock at night and I have been traveling and sort of working for 12 hours now. Life of a pilot. Hopefully the plane will be back up in the morning and we will be up and running and you'll get to see cool stuff. But sometimes the life of a pilot is boring hotel rooms. So day 2 on the road, and I thought because the plane was down for maintenance that we'd be staying in a hotel and that I'd have time to work out and do yoga and meditate, seeing as how there's not really much going on outside except for the airport, and we don't have cars or any way around, and the airport's kind of in a not great location for activities. So I got all my stuff all laid out, my computer so I could put my workout in, and I moved all the furniture around so that I could have space to work out. I laid out everything on the bed, all my uniforms, so I could iron and get ready to go. I've got all my stuff unpacked, you know, because I figured we were going to stay here for a little bit. And I get a phone call at noon telling me that they don't want to pay for an extra day in a hotel when they think the plane's going to be up later on tonight. So we are getting kicked out of the hotel at 1 p.m. today to go and sit at the FBO in a crew lounge and do nothing till the plane is up and we can go test fly it again. And oddly enough, this whole getting kicked out of the hotel thing is pretty common. But I'm mad because I thought I was going to have time to work out and do yoga and stuff. And I don't. And there's no place to work out at the FBO. I mean, I guess I could do handstands in the in the crew lounge. But so I am standing rather, in the crew lounge. Where crew hang out when we're not flying, when we're waiting on passengers or waiting on maintenance or whatever. The plane's still not up for maintenance. I'm actually not going to be working today, which is why I don't have on my uniform. We're not doing anything today, but I have a little bit of a rant. So my co-pilot's wife, I wanted to be friends with her. I wanted to, you know, say hi and be nice and sweet. And they asked if I wanted to go out to lunch with them today. And I said, sure, why not? And what she told me at lunch was she did not appreciate me wearing yoga pants and a tank top around her husband. And she flat out said that it's my responsibility to control, to dress so that I don't attract any man's attention, because if I do that, I'm asking for harassment. Why? Why is it my responsibility to control the urges of her husband? I just don't understand it. And why isn't it the men's responsibility to control themselves? I really think that men should be able to control themselves. Their responsibility, not mine. Anyways, rant's over. So I am now back in the same hotel room where I just left. The part for the airplane is not coming in until 9 o'clock tonight. So we're going to test fly it in the morning, but all that's up in the air. I say the only thing for certain is the uncertainty, and the only thing constant is change. That being said, I'm not done with my rant from earlier about my co-pilot's wife coming down on me about wearing a tank top and yoga pants. Because the more I think about it, the angrier I get. She's saying that men are not responsible for their actions, that they're animals, and that every woman at the beach deserves to be raped or harassed because she's wearing a bikini. That's asinine. That's completely ridiculous. Men, have some accountability for yourselves. Women, stop hating on each other. I don't understand. She basically was telling me that I deserve to be raped, discriminated against, or harassed for wearing a tank top and yoga pants. Come on. Or are you just that insecure? And if you're that insecure, honey, you're beautiful. You don't have to be that insecure. Anyways, I'm still riled up from it. I just don't understand why. I don't know. I wish as women we didn't come after each other like that. But what are you going to do? So these are my portable yoga mats. They're called Yogi Paws. They act like yoga mats on carpet and stuff, and I take them with me in hotel rooms. So I'm gonna do some yoga, and then and I've been saying that I was going to start Insanity again today. So I know I promised you guys excitement and travel and craziness, and I promise it's all coming. But sometimes as pilots, we do a lot of sitting around in hotel rooms. So you gotta find excitement where you can. So I'm gonna go do some yoga and then do some Insanity, and that'll be that. Hey guys, it is 7 a.m. on day 3, and this is the first time I'm in my uniform because there's a chance we might actually go fly today and then fly people. We have our test flight first thing this morning. But unfortunately, it is just a tad bit foggy outside. So hopefully that won't delay us too much, and we'll do this test flight, and hopefully nothing breaks on us, and then we'll be off and running flying people again. The longer the plane sits on the ground, the more money we lose, the worse off it is for us. And planes don't like to sit on the ground. The longer the planes sit on the ground, the more stuff breaks on them. Planes like to fly like pilots. I'm alive. We did the test flight and everything is a-okay, and now we are ready to be sent out on charter. I'll find out later on today where we're gonna go, but the test flight went really well, and nobody died, so yay. Anyways, I am feeling a little weird videoing myself, so you guys let me know what you want to see and what you want to hear about and things like that, and so it's not so weird for me. So I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm starting to feel a little crazy. Alright, anyways. It's now 8 o'clock at night. I have been up since 6 a.m. We did a 45-minute test flight at 8:30, and then we sat at the FBO and the crew lounge for a while, and then we went and had lunch at Panera, and then I went back to the crew lounge and sat there for another, oh, I don't know, hours till we took off around 6:30 to come to Georgia, where we will be overnighting. Sometimes my life is really exciting, and other times I am confined to crew lounges and hotel rooms, but I do have a really huge hotel room, which I am super excited about, because even though it's 8 o'clock at night and I haven't had dinner, I am going to work out, and then I'm going to put this on, compile my video for you guys. And unfortunately, the first one's not so exciting, but later on in the week, if the schedule stays the same, I am going to Vegas, and I'm spending 2 or 3 days in Vegas. And although I can't really party it up because I'm on call a lot of the time, I lived in Vegas for 5 years, so I get to see a bunch of my friends, and so hopefully we'll go like indoor rock climbing or flying in the tunnel, or one of my friends has a slack line outside their house. So there should be some fun craziness going on if I get to Vegas, when I get to Vegas. And I'll try to take more stuff of the airplane. I'm guessing you guys want to see that too. I'm new to this whole thing, so I don't know what you all want to see. So anyways, okay, so let's be honest. This first video was a little boring because my life this week has been a little boring. Nothing happened on the test flight crazy, nothing happened. I sat in hotel rooms and I sat in airports, and it was kind of a boring week, which makes me want to cry. But anyways, like I said earlier, I'm going to Vegas this week to be with my friends. Well, I'm going for work, but hopefully I'll get to see my friends and we'll have a lot of fun, and I'll get a video of some crazy stuff. I thought about doing yoga in my hotel room, which I do all the time, but taping it for you guys. I don't know if that's something that you want to see. I feel a little weird taping myself doing yoga, but if that's something that you want and like, then I guess I can show you my practice. And hopefully we'll have more exciting things, because if we don't, I might go crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for more. Bye.